G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to Dave Talk Stuff. Tabletop News. I'm your host, the author, David Applegate, author of the books The Boyhood Arcade, Power Games, Into the Owl's Mound, and The Erotic Tales from the Empire. Part 1 is available soon. Thank you to all the patrons who's helped support the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you and invite you to join them through the links in my link tree. Right. On with the news. Slow loading. Try again. There you go. Didn't want to load for some reason. I'm sure. Oh, yes. Sixth edition, I think. Shadowrun 6th World Essentials is the current 6th edition of Cyberpunk from Catalyst Games, celebrating Shadowrun's 30th anniversary. Easy to learn, easy to play, in-depth Shadowrun experience. If you're new, start here. If you're already a 5th edition player, you would know that there's already 6th edition material that has actually came out. This is the core rules and the bonus collection. But for $70.95, you get the core rules, the introduction to Berlin, and the 6th World. However, level up, pay more than the threshold price of $38.44, and you get the entire 6th World revival, 5 more titles. Now, I know it's a little much, but it is not a old, well, not so old, but it is, a more commercial mainstream. And I mean, it's still a discount, so cannot complain too much, can we? But if you pay the minimum price, you get the core rules, and the introduction to the world of 2080. Everything you need to play, other than all the rules. Berlin contains the full current Shadowrun 6th World games, including bonus material. No future. 6th World version. This is an updated. There's 2 editions. This was previously was the 5th edition. This is the 6th edition. This is updated. Well, the powers of the 6th World want to control everything. Pacified through a bland entertainment and milquetoast. Never. It's a conspiracy theory. Fake news, everybody. There is no shadow government. We're merely talking about the game Shadowrun. So, YouTube, don't nuke us, please, comrades. No Future is the source book, details the culture and life of the 6th World. Neo-Anarchist Streetpedia is the definitive guide to 2081. Basically, everything. Dark bargains, shady deals, desperate maneuvers, everything that makes the 6th World right here. Hit the streets, smarter than you were yesterday. Level up, and you get the entire collection. The bonus material includes Firing Squad, the core combat rules expansion for the sixth world. Learn to design new and improved characters, take them through new twists, plots, and turns, and experience the shadows in a new way. Street Wild, the Magic supplement for 2080, updated magic rules, and a guide to new awakened powers, and enhanced setting rules. Double Clutch, jump in with new Rulebook rules. All sorts of vehicles and drones and customizations. Crime Catalog, things that go boom. Weapons, vehicles, everything that makes Shadowrun. And you cannot get enough guns. Whoever came up with the term enough guns obviously is wrong. There is no such thing as enough guns. Sixth World Shadows, continuing all new supplements for the Sixth World in the starter collection. Now, these do not include the core rulebooks, but key rulebooks are in this collection. This collection has key supplements. This first basic collection is 4 supplements, or DRM3, but pay the threshold price of $40.81 or more, and you level up and get the entire bonus collection. 5 more supplements worth an additional $100. Now, if you pay the minimum price, you get Shadowrun, Sixth World Companion, Core Rulebook, for characters, not everything. This is just a character companion book with new meta types, new creation methods, and a whole new slew of quantities and rules variations, and dozens of options for the game. Shadowrun Hack and Slash, the endless frontier in Shadowrun, of course, is the Matrix. New rules for the Matrix, artificial intelligence, proto-sapients, and groups, and technomancers, and more. Freedom of the digital frontier. Shadowrun The Body Shop. Like you can sculpt marble, you can sculpt your body. Be faster, stronger, smarter, take on the powers of the Sixth World with cyberware, bioware, geneware, and more. This is your ultimate guide to body augmentation. This book alone gives you the value of the starter pack. But Shoot Straight takes that well over the line. More rules for guns and ammo. Runner advice, covert ops. Don't blow your load all in one place. The Player's Guide. Geez, player, level up. And you get Shadowrun the Shadowcast. 20 archetypes for the new world. Emerald City, Seattle. Well, Seattle was the previous and original setting, but it's expanded beyond that with Hong Kong. I think Denver, Hong Kong. I think there's one for Tokyo. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've Shadowrun. And, of course, we've got Berlin. Oh, yeah. We do have a bit for Aslan, and Denver, yeah. And Bug City. Detroit, isn't it? Or Chicago? Gosh. Now I'm starting to... Shadowrun Emerald City. 30th anniversary. When I was a boy, we only had first edition. Shadowrun Asteroids. Explore the metaverse. and more Matrix threats, and of course, awakened critters. What's life without awakened life? Dungeon Dressing is a 700-page collection of tables from Raging Swan Press. And it is what it says. It is for $14.95 you get dungeon settings, dressing, altars, fountains, statues, bandits, badlands, jungles, and urban shrines, temples, theatres, city watch, and more. Dress up your dungeon today with dungeon settings. Delta Green Impossible Landscapes, $19.95 gets you the entire collections. Everything you need to play Dark Green Impossible Landscapes. It's a campaign book and operation with agents and handlers guide and everything you need. Horror from the past for Delta Green. Operations is a campaign. You have 4 operations sprawling across decades, reaching into new nightmares, new entities, new artifacts, new tomes, and dozens of NPC rules for serial horror, including handouts and an expansion, Static Protocol, which enhances the collection with new secrets. The handbook, everything you need to play the Lovecraftian horror and conspiracies. The guide to running agent dossiers, 41 pre-generated agents, and the screen with all your reference charts. Next up, we have Traveller 5, the complete Traveller 5 core rules plus deck plans for $17.95. You get the free rule set, deck plans, and the Gazette updated classics and variants of the classic Traveller ship, Close Escort, an iconic ship updated for T5. Now, Traveller 2nd Edition from Mongoose. It's all part of Traveller Week, which is almost now Traveller Month, but still. Mongoose Traveller Starter Collection, $17.95, gives you the base rule set and level up, paid a threshold price of $30.91 or more, and you get the entire 2nd Edition Revival. In 2nd Edition Revival, you get the Traveller 2nd Edition Starter Set, which includes the Fall of Teneth campaign, the Compendium Update, updated 2024, versatile toolset for Traveller campaigns, the Central Catalogue Supply, updated in 2023, don't leave Start home without it, and of course, leveling up, you get the High Guard. Now, this is the deployment shuttle, but you get everything. Small craft fighters, traders, all the way to battleships and dreadnoughts. This is a new approach to starship operations, security, and weapons, updated 2022. Vehicle Handbook, 2nd Edition, where ground vehicles, basically, and the referee briefings, you got basically various small supplements, such as Garden Worlds, Incidents and Encounters, Mercenary Forces, Things to do portside, anomalies and wonders, companies and operations. And next you have the Traveller, referee screen. Of course, this one is updated for 2024. Pirates of the Nets, or Drinax, is an epic campaign for Traveller. Contains the core $12.95. You get the core campaign, and level up. Pay the threshold price of $26.84 or more, and you get the entire collection. 5 more titles worth $90, all DRM3. Right, if you pay the minimum, you get the basic Pirates of Drinax, which is for Mongoose Traveller, 2nd edition. You get the option to restore Drinax to prominence in the once prominent kingdom in the Trojan Reach, now in decay, or basically do what you please with the Pirates of Drinax. You can even join them if you want. Now you got adventures set within the setting of the Trojan Reach and the Drinax incident, which kicks off the whole adventure, tracking down the pirates. Now the Trojan Reach is a compilation of pirate adventures. So obviously when you level up, you get the companion, which gives you more stuff for pirating, including raiders and various other locations. But within that, you have a campaign, 3-part campaign that expands the Pirates of Drinax, and more Reach adventures, all using the base Pirates of Drinax setting. To continue with old school revival, we have the Menagerie of Shadowdark. The Shadowdark Menagerie for $19.95 gets you 6 dungeon crawls. The Pits of Brund, lost, loot, magical, of course, hidden away in caverns. The Celtic Shadows, the Shadowdark sourcebook for the mythic land of Ireland. Shadowdark, Rats of Ulgol, 8 low-level dungeon crawls for Shadowdark, and of course, Ruins of Our Dusk. A hex crawl, 10 hex crawls in the ancient city. Woeful Barrows. For those who don't know, a barrow was an ancient tomb dug into the side of a hill. And the barrow men, well, later, people started living in these. That's how the poor and destitute and highwaymen used to hide. Barrowmen. Now, the elf tombs were also called barrows. And there were also many, over 100,000 documented. But anyway, history is, you're not here for the history, you're here for the role-playing. Now, Woeful Barrels has 7 Shadowdark adventures and Secrets of Southwick, an Innsbruck-style Shadowdark horror. In half town, half swamp, almost dry river. The village is crisscrossed with mud roads, log buildings, 30 in all strange, pleasant members of a cult for low-level crawlers. Now, Against the Dark Master is a high adventure tabletop from Open-Ended Games. Starter collection, $7.95, gets you the basic, level up, and get the complete collection for $18.88 or more. 9 more titles, additional price of $57 if you bought this retail. Now, pay the minimum and you get a Saga, the Dark Master, an immense and powerful being threatens the world. few heroes dare defy him, travel to distant lands, face terrors, uncover ancient items of power, gather armies, and defeat the ultimate evil. This is a successful campaign from Kickstarter. This uses percentile, or what's called the open AUT system, although some be double AUT system being the 2d10s. Against the Darkmaster Heartbane introductory adventure and the GM screen. Now, if you level up, which I recommend you do, you get Secrets of the Golden Throne, new rules, and for the epic campaign. 2 more adventures and spell cards. Handy, convenient spell cards. Brilliant. All of this, of course, I have my own Patreon, my own science fantasy setting, which I am building. For $1, you can join the crew. $3, you level up and get more battle maps, and level up again, and you get the, yeah. Please and thank you to everybody who has joined, of course, and I hope to see you there. All right. My favourite site is the ZWEIHANDER, and though waning Cyberpunk, every time they release new material, they do come out in droves. Interface, Volume 4 for Cyberpunk. All right. Night City never stops being dangerous. You need to learn to defend yourself. Interface Red, you find a collection of short articles for the Cyberpunk Red experience. Now, apparently they're also going to be releasing free content. Yeah, on Cyberpunk Red. So you go to their site and you'll get glitches. Yeah, I think. Currently only PDF. ZWEIHANDER RPG. I believe German. Well, it has been done in English. And this is an old school revival game. It's actually an award-winning game. And you choose from different ancestries, over 100 medieval professions. You have various heroes. And this is Reforged. This is the first edition Reforged. So it's been updated, basically, from the original revised core rulebook and starter kit. This is a remaster with significant tweaks and insights and playtesting. It's not just an update. It's a return to roots. It is a PDF. And it's pretty big. And though it does have a hefty price, I think. Basically halved that for the US. For Yankee dollars, you don't want any of our kangaroo pesos, do you? Yeah, I noticed somebody actually did notice the price. They are in Australian dollars. They are pesos, basically. Half that for the US valuation. So, thank you all for listening. Please join my Patreon today. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the views. Really appreciate it if you give us a like on your way out. Thank you to all for those who have watched all the way through. And I hope that you'll like, share, and subscribe. Now about 50% of people only subscribe. I understand casual viewing, but unfortunately the algorithm, the only way you can grow and the only way you can get recommended to more people is to have more subscribers. I think this is about YouTube squeezing every last cent out of me while I get to basically hope that one day they'll give me 1 cent. Because I have to earn my living through Patreon and other means. Speaking of other means and Patreon, all my links are in the link tree. You can find it in the description below, in my profile, or scan the QR code on the screen. Thank you to everybody once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.